the TV is way too misleading. Telling them lies until you believe it. Repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. It don't take a genius to pick up the pieces.
All right, mic check. Gonna play a quick video for Tony, Todd, and of course we got the Final Destination release trailer. If you didn't see it, it came out yesterday, 25th of March. Of course, today's the 26th of March, 2025. We're gonna look at the parallels concerning the late great Tony Todd, the actor from Candyman. Of course, he's in Final Destination, some of the movies, and I think he does some computer games as well. But anyway, we're just going to quickly look at Final Destination, the trailer, the release date for the movie is called Final Destination Bloodlines. So we're going to look at the release date of the movie. We're going to look at the trailer yesterday with the date, and we're going to see if there's any parallels and significance concerning, by the numbers, right? Again, if you're new, what we do is basically show you how ritualistically scheduled and rolled out the given realities to us every single day by understanding the simple code and practice of Gematria, the practice of coded numbers into words and phrases. As soon as you understand the simple code and practice, you can truly see how the powers that shouldn't be manipulate the natural organic code coming in to keep you dumb, docile, and subservient. And we're not going to talk about all the other speculative, maybe layers that sometimes goes with this today. So again, if you are new, just be sure to do your due diligence and go through binge if you can. And again, always remember, I don't care if you do or you don't. I don't care. All right, I really don't care. First and foremost, much love and wholeness and harmonized vibrations concerning the universe, which is always noting and listening and responding. So let's quickly just play this minute 27 video here. I might say just a couple of things while it plays, but I'm going to go over my notes that I've got here anyway. Again, I can't pause the player concerning StreamYard. To be fair, I haven't checked it in a very, very long time, probably about a year and a half, so I don't know, it might be okay to use now and actually pause the video. But I've explained, the what's up. I've explained the coup and the whatnot, what's going on many times. So if you're not up to speed, I'm sure you'll find a video of me explaining it somewhere. Again, shout out to those that do tune in, of course, and those that actually have some brain cells. Let's just quickly play this video now. Give me a moment here, I'm just setting up. We'll quickly look at Adolescence as well. Adolescence, huge Netflix show. Of course, if you punched in some things in the calculator, you would have seen what his name equated to, and you would have had a little chuckle concerning what we study over here. You would have said, wow, Jamie Miller equals what? All right. Jamie equals, all right. Oh man, I need to save that. Let's just get to the Tony Todd first, because I need to save talking about that. Although we're not going to talk about all the angles, because there's a lot of fucking politics going on with all of that. politics and propaganda and whatnot. But then people's going on as if to say, you know, that color or even maybe that type of look of person. Maybe it's not the main that, you know, if you look at the proportion, you know, and do the study and say, okay, who's doing it most or whatever. No one's not saying that they are less likely to. But obviously, it's all colours and creed it's affecting, yeah? Even if you can say, oh, it's more of the Ali Akbars coming from, whatchamacallit, you know, wherever, you know, Iran or some shit, I don't know. Or somebody from, you know, Rwanda, you know, what's the case again? 29th of July, that situation. Southport, excuse me. You know, or what they say that this particular show is based on concerning Elianna. Again, if you just found this video, be sure to check out my playlists and all of my entries concerning stabbing situations. All of them, all types, yeah? And just note the study. Just note as well, I think, did it only just come out yesterday? We might look into that in real time as well. Basically, Conor McGregor, talking about 7 years he might be going down for, to do with, allegedly, his tweet incited the violence within the riots that took place the day after his specific tweets that he did. I don't know if you know about that with Conor McGregor, just yesterday. And what riot is it that we're talking about? The one that I said, even though we didn't have the specific area, but I did say, look out for stabbing and the madness on the 23rd of November 2023. And of course, that's when you had the stabbing in Ireland, and then you had the riots. Do you remember that? Because I certainly do. Unbelievable. So we may look at that quickly as well. So we're going to look at Adolescence, we'll look at Conor McGregor, but first we're going to quickly play this video with Tony Todd. So if you want to watch your screen, again, I'm not really going to talk too much over it, but I am going to go over my notes afterwards, so you can pause it, go back to it or whatever after the fact of the video or something. I may say just the odd bit, but anyway, let me play this quickly, yeah? Now again, no, it comes up May 16th. No, Tony Todd's birthday was the 4th of December, and he died November 6th. Note the 202 days going to his birthday from the release of the trailer, or the film, excuse me. And you see William Bloodworth is his character name in Final Destination, and his real name, his full name, basically both of them equal 202. I mean, give me a break. We'll get back to all of that in a moment. I saw this yesterday and I said, wow, you know what, I'm gonna have to put on my Gamantre cape and swoop in. I said, shit, let me, I'll be in on a little break, but is this gone around already? Hold up. No, it hasn't. It's gone. And note, if I uncheck the day, 73, right? So 7 weeks and 3 days from trailer to the release of the film. Final Destination 73, and if you write out the Grim Reaper, equals 73. Go figure, yeah? I mean, give me a break. So again, what are the odds of all those numbers coming in with this person that he just died last year, November 6th? Tony Todd, again, he's done voice work in computer games, probably even a Call of Duty or something like that, and a few other games. He's done Candyman, well-known movie. Again, they just remade it, you know, just a few years ago. So the sister said, damn. Hello. You saying, what you saying, Panda, mate? Hope you're doing good, fella. Great to have you here. So let's just quickly get my notes up here. So again, he's born the 4th of December. His full name, Anthony Tyran, or Tyran, Tiran, Todd. Of course, Anthony Todd, or Tony Todd, as he goes by his, Hollywood stage name. Died November 6, 2024. Born in 1954 again, December 4th. And then he dies November 6, 2024. Now, it's 163 days from his birthday to the release of the movie. Yeah? And we know the 38th prime is 163. And we know death, murder, or murder 38, I think, is death? No, death is 38. Yeah, death is 38, not 83. It's murder that's 38 and 83. And for those, the naysayers, quickly again, look up the song Murder by Numbers by the band called The Police. Look at what year it came out. Please note the lyrics of the song as well, if you think we're talking nonsense over here. I mean, we can give you endless examples of the media that's given to you, or Masonic media, where it's just littered and it ain't, it's not organically just random or coincidentally put. Yeah, this is purposeful for obvious reasons on some aspects of. Some not so clear. Again, I don't work with them, nor do others in the, I'm doing air quotes here, but quote unquote alleged Comanche community. Fucking hell. Damn. It's funny, I saw something the other day and I was gonna post it and I said, you know what? I was gonna post it along with my last post. If you saw that post from that stupid channel that said, what is one of their videos? What was it again? It was what was the lady's name? Oh, I've got her song in my head right now. What is her name again? Fucking hell. Just go on my community wall post. If you didn't see it, get a quick chuckle and come back, yeah? It'll take you 1 second. I said, what? And what sidebarred my brain to even say that is because I started chuckling and I saw a specific person in Jeranism a couple of months back, and I said, would you look at that? These people, unbelievable, but not surprising. And then I saw something yesterday via Jeran, and he got mentioned on Joe Rogan. Jeranism, again, the flat earth, no, the final experiment, excuse me, TFE. I said, these people truly band together. Oh, and if you don't know who was on Jeran a couple of months ago, and I said, these people, of course, I'm talking about yours truly, Gamontre Effect Use 25, Zachary K. Hubbard. I said, so you can find your ass on, and it ain't the first time they've had, but my point is, what was my last stream before? One of how many streams in so many years? Somebody that bats the ball that you're batting, Gamontre wise, just like there's others, and you mean to tell me you can't find, but you can find your ass over, or you can do a title in your video and go on whoever's platform or try and draw somebody out that tried to chat shit, as I've explained numerous times. I mean, this is Yo. And there's something else as well, you know. There's about another 5 main things where I said, you know what, let me just sit back here because there's some other things going on in the Matrix. You know, you notice, excuse me, certain things that get presented to you, if you may. And you say, okay, here we go again. I know this road. Let's see how that plays out. But my point is, be mindful. You know, you don't want to be doing too much unnecessary mental gymnastics to exhaust yourself. You know, we always mention about trying not to waste too much kilojoules, so to speak. You know what I mean? But then don't be hasty as well. Even if you kind of know what you can see on the horizon. You know what I mean? Just wait, just see. But as I say, swinging back around to things like Adolescence, all of this stuff, man. Again, Netflix, I watched it, of course I did. Said, huh. I mean, I watched it just normal. I want on the politicky because obviously we know, like, is it Australia that's banning under 16s? Is it Australia? Might be Australia. As I say, we grew up not as, how do I say, obviously we grew up with the internet. My time was obviously it just started, right? In my generation, so internet jit. But it's so much more, it can be so much more damaging now. Again, got children, be mindful, and even friends. You might be like, hey man, make sure you're not tuning into yada yada yada, or see what they might think about such and such. You know what I mean? You know? Because you don't want somebody to just think, basically you don't want how you come at people, right? So you don't want the friend to be, how do I say, putting up walls or thinking that you're being biased from my opinion. You know what I mean? You just want people to be as neutral as possible, so you can kind of gauge. If you need to, you know, drop some seeds in there, drop them seeds in there. Trust me, because but you can only do so much. Have no expectancies, all right? But again, just note how this thing's been, you know, wound up, and how they gear up the people by how they wind you up. I mean, even the after show, if you haven't seen it, you've got, you know, Ashley Waters with the other white guy, the star of the show. What's his name? Stephen Graham. They're gone fishing. If you haven't seen it, yeah. I see it pop up on the YouTube. I was like, oh my god. And of course, it went full circle with what it was talking about, right? Just, you know, this, that, and then of course, adolescence and whatnot. But as I say, it's all colours and creeds that's doing it. Have I not reported on all colours and creeds doing it? Even if you can say, oh, it's more disproportionate, you know, for that colour or that people that, as I already mentioned, Aliyakbars and whatnot. You know, don't have to be from Africa or some shit. Obviously, you know, Tehran, Iran, Iraq, wherever. But as we keep pointing out over here, if you're not assessing to address the problem properly, it's just gonna you know, the wildfire is just gonna get more crazy and more crazy. Well, you like come and patch it up with some little, I don't know, a little piece of dressing and a plaster. But the woo's just getting brutal, you know what I mean? It's getting irritated, oozing and pus. You know what I'm saying? While they're throwing more madness. You know, there's another Netflix show, there's more, we got them talking about it in, you know, they're talking about using that. They're saying, oh, it's like a documentary. Yeah, how about the journalism stuff that we've done over here? How about you watch that in fucking Houses of Parliament? Like, are you taking the piss? Oh, better watch some Adolescence now. I mean, what? Yo, this is how you know this place is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh, quickly, shout out to the round table. I saw that was going on in yesterday. At least that's a little something. I saw Rambo was up there. What? Rambo? come out of the woodwork slightly, even though he's kind of being about still because of his Instagram. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the Truth Codes. Go on Decoding with Cody. You'll find him there. He was on there yesterday. And other, people that are bringing information in a healthy way. Not talking about unconscious X or divine Sade. She said, "Who's Foxy Brown?" And she said, "What was the other one? Was it Taylor Swift?" I don't know if you saw that the screenshot there. My God, this is crazy. And then they got the cheek to use the gematria as well. They're not even using the gematria good as well. If you go over there on that very video with Foxy Brown and the lady that recently died, I can't remember her name. And I left a comment. I don't know if somebody's responded to it, but it was her pinned comment. I said, "Yo." This person that just like, come on, man. What? Foxy Brown, are you taking a myth? I told him, your numerology is terrible, your gematria. Absolutely terrible. What? As I look back on my screen, what's the time? Oh, perfect timing. As I looked on the screen, shout out to my squirrel sniper in the bizzle. What are you saying, man? Yeah, I thought I'd swoop in for a quick early morning one. Shout out to Mrs. Squirrel Sniper as well, of course. Yeah, get your tokes on. I just had a couple of blasts before I came on, actually. One that was sitting there from last night. I said, "Oh, let me." But yes, it is crazy. So, are we going to see Joanism soon on Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan's now got Joanism's lighter. And I know Joanism, he likes to throw up his, the Spider-Man horns, the devil horns. Yeah, he loves to throw that one up. Was he with Anton LaVey in a picture? Hold on, who was he with? Who was he with? I'm sure he was with somebody like that. Maybe even both of them. It might even be with the same person, but they're not together. So Joe Rogan with Antoine, and then you've got maybe Joanism also in a type of picture like with that. I might be mistaken. Can somebody maybe try and pull that up or find that while we're live right now and then let me know? Oh shit, yes. Somebody's got a video on it, can Google it. Like, just let me know something. Because I know I've seen some stuff and people have done certain stuff. I remember even McLooney when McLooney was going after, and he was saying, "Wow, look at all of these like that, boom, boom, boom," and he was doing background checks and saying who was behind Hibbler Productions. They did the Level Earth stuff. Yeah, they did those documentaries. I said, "Wow, now that is interesting." So even though we will lock horns on the Globlin stuff and True Earth, like me and McToon or McLooney or people try and call me out my name at times and, "Oh, you live in your mom's basement." Obviously that's not true, and try a whole bag of bullshit to try and get you wound up and to get you bent out of shape so you're not concentrating. Then you have to put them in their place. Don't mention my mom again. You ain't mention my mom again. Don't. You can have all the banter you want, but my point is, look how we can see eye to eye. And I even said to him, "Wow, that was a great video. What you put together there, that is interesting." Yeah, wow. He had some stuff even with David West. As I say, he had the person behind the Hibbler production, something. Somebody else that I'm forgetting. I remember he had Infinite Plane Society, who I called out one time. I shut him down. He's kind of, resurfaced. Yeah, I noticed him about recently somewhere. But Infinite Plane Society, he's another Masonic scumbag. Like, self-admitted. I showed it on a tape from himself saying it. Yeah. Well, let's not get it twisted with some of these people. So yeah. What's this now? The trouble is, it's all being a great setup for. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, Behind the Curve, Netflix, exactly. The final or the failed experiment, exactly. Exactly. Lobotomy, exactly. Yeah. Of course it is. I mean, that is a no-brainer. Because there's no way. I don't care what my point is. I just don't think you can easily just jump ship like that. I think you should just be, if anything, like just more neutral. Like, do you know what? I'm not even either or. Like me, even though I'm more lean to the obvious, what I will say, but you will hear me say, Bullock, I don't know. I don't know. But logically, what does it seem to be? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You know, I'm not never straw man you with pictures or depictions of any pies floating in space or that. I don't do none of that. Or whatever the case may be, right? Infinite is infinite. Even though I will go to, well, maybe it could be infinite plane. I don't know. Is it an infinite plane? I don't know. But the possibility is there, you know, for either if it is or if it isn't. My main thing is, at the very least, or first and foremost, movement. Can you please shut me up about the movement? Because that would really be, you know, helpful for somebody like myself. Is that possible? Yeah? As I noticed what you saying, you're leaving that one till last. They've got the curved one, you got creaky blinders. That English guy, that annoying Globlin, if you know what I'm talking about. Creaky blinders. I think that's his name. Is it Creaky Blinders? Creaky Bleakers? The tattoo guy, stretched ears, really annoying fucker. Oh. And it ain't because of his accent. It ain't because of his accent. It ain't because of that. No. I love accents in different languages and all that. Yeah, I'll be the first to tell you. But that guy right there, listen. You need to pack it in. He's now got one come up. What's it called? I don't know what the acronyms is for. But, you know, it's got the C, U, R, VE, etc. But anyway, I can't remember what the acronyms is, but I saw Will Duffy put up a video. Now they're looking for the curve. Hey, motherfucker, can you look? Where's the movement? Like, are you like? There has to be something you can fold on and say, you know what, boy, it don't seem to be like, you know what I mean? Like, where? What? This is crazy, and this is how you know these people are fucked up, because the amount of infrared visual stuff that I've seen, and I haven't even been balls deep on it, but people have been saying, hey, we can see too far. So make this make sense, people. If we can see too far, and we're not talking just a few miles here, I don't want to hear about refraction and that brought back up the mountain and the building. But then the buildings, they never are, or the mountains, they're never tilting away, or everything panoramic. No matter if you're on a ball, no matter where you are, so where you are right now, or no matter where you go, yeah, panoramically 360, that means everything around you is tilting away. Why is that not detected? Number one. You've never seen buildings tilting away from you. You've never seen mountains tilting away. Tell me about refraction. This is crazy. Infinite Play Society has 666 tattoo. Shout out to Frequency 741. Ooh. IPS, aka Infinite Play Society, has a 666 tattoo. And as you say that, you just reminded me, wasn't Jeremy's, and I'm not saying it couldn't have just been coincidence, but you know, he does like to throw up his devil hands, and I'm sure he was in a picture with one of those type of people like an Antoine LaVey or some type of something like that. Just like you can find Joe Rogan in a picture with somebody like that, I'm sure. If I'm not mistaken, please correct me or note the pictures or find it if you can. But yeah, his 666 video was him going back to the satanic globe Earth. I'm sure the leaning axis circumference leaves 66.6 on, you know, the you know, the tilt and the axis. Remember, National Aeronautics and Space Administration, that equates to 666. Again, mark of the beast of all the bullshit that they give you. Again, mandatory and vaccination. And internet, if I remember correctly, and computer. They're not all 666. I mean, again, digitalize it with its pros and cons, but obviously the you know, what's waiting underneath, you know, while they do the hook, line, and sinker, right? As we've spoke about many a times. with all the hacking, fake hacking stories when it's really them doing the hacking. You know, you got power cuts. Was there not a big power cut somebody the other day? Dr. Savage had it on his community wall post. I can't remember what it was. Was it Cuba or something like that? Oh, I can't remember what it was now. But there was a big power cut thing. He said, oh. And they might, as I say, they might only do it in little pockets. They might not do the big wham type of one, you know what I mean? Yeah, they'll do some documentaries on it, like I showed you the one for the UK from 2013-14. You can look that up by Channel 4. You know, because they want to keep you on edge, you know, they always want to leech and suck the energy. You know what I'm saying? They are truly... They got their beverage and quench to get the... They've got that on the side along with their popcorn. Yo, fucking hell, shit. Quickly as well, the Pope survived. Fucking hell, we weren't sure if he was going out. Funny, I'm sure we got let out of the fucking hospital. What is that? 223. Of course, the Brotherhood of Death, the Skull and Bones. They're all about that, right? And of course, the Kabbalah Tree of Life. 3 branches, 22 paths. Again, March 22nd or 22nd of March, 223 or 322. And all the rest that goes with that. If you're not up to speed, giddy up, underlay. Can't hold your hand in every transmission. The truth is out there. Not only is it fucking out there, you start from in here, yeah? Inside yourself. Yeah? Just, you know, do the whiteboard and you wipe off all their bullshit. And you just start from start. Look within. Look outside. There you go. There's your answer. But yeah. He's got a 666 tattoo on his chest. He showed that one time. Fucking hell. All right. I'll quickly say still, as we know, to a degree or a huge degree, you know, all is self. Whatever you choose to reign, that is on you. You know how you're polarized in nature. Yeah. So for anyone joining in that ain't got a chance in here to understand once what, oh right, yeah, exactly, Squirrel Sniper, exactly. Right, IPS, the penguin painted his, all right. Orange as well, yeah, we know orange equals 33. Of course, he painted an orange. Fucking hell. Did you see that video that Q and Fee put up the other day? He did like a he put Geronism, FTFE, and you know Karen B. He made her Sunny Williams. Isn't that a great fit? If you know, he made Karen B Sunny Williams. That is the perfect. Because her hair color is in that, you know what I mean? It's kind of in that range there, isn't it? Like Sunny. Like the grayish, whitish, then black, you know what I mean? Fuck, you know. And if you haven't seen it, go to about 9 minutes 30 seconds, right? We're gonna carry on with Tony Todd in a minute. So if you've just joined, we are breaking down the Final Destination trailer. I'm going to carry on with the numbers. I've already shown the video. Do you know, I'll show the video again, and then we'll do the numbers. Just give me about a minute, 30 seconds, and we'll keep it going. Excuse me. What was I about to say? Fuck, what was I about to say? Can somebody remind me? Oh yes, Karen B. Yeah. Oh yeah, but when he gets to about 9 minutes 36, 37, right? If you go to that bit, right? Q N F, the letter Q and the letter N, and I'm sure it's FEE. Q N F, that's the channel. Oh my god. So he does like he puts them in space. Yeah, you got FTFE, Geronism, Karen B, Sunny Williams, and there might be one other person I'm forgetting right now. Is there one more person? Oh, David Weiss is it as well. But anyway, when it changes, it goes to a song it's like a homo type of song, but he said, because my man, excuse me, let me pause, for fuck's sake. Let me say pause. Better not use that term, my man, I'm talking about homo. But basically, Craig, aka FTFE, he obviously always refers to himself, or he says he was in the Navy, right? And then, however, QNF's clipped apart when he said something to do with, homo or something. But anyway, he's made a quick song out of that, right? It's so funny about being in the Navy and being gay or whatever. It's fucking hilarious. It's like I tell you what the song sounds like. It sounds like a remix of YMCA. That's how good the song is. By the way, after that, just be on the look. I'm not saying whether it's not real or if it is true. And I'm not saying that somebody with the situation, I mean, basically, apparently, he's got to get his leg amputated. But he's been saying it for ages. 5 years type of thing, right? Again, I'm talking about FTFE again. I'm not saying that it's not true or is true. But, we'll watch this space and we'll see what happens. That's all I'm going to say about that. Right. Karen B, the mafioso, mama. Right, let's quickly play this video. Again, I'm not going to over talk in the video. The slides go pretty quick, but of course, you can, go back to it, or during the stream, or when you want to, you can pause it and you can get, the information you need. So let me quickly play this video again. Let me change this ambience to that one. Right, so I'll quickly play this video. We're going to go over it. I'm not really going to talk in the video. So again, the film comes out 16th of May. They just released the trailer yesterday, 25th of March. And we're going to see all the parallels and how this lines up with this man's death, who's known for playing the character William Bloodsworth. He's the coroner in the Final Destination franchise. Yeah. So again, you're already seeing dub plates before we go for it, with a thin comb type of thing. After this video plays, again, the 38th Prime, again, Death and Murder 38. What's the movie about? Death. We're in 2025. Time, RIP, and death equal 25. The 30th Prime 163. Again, what are the odds of this all? Again, his birthday is December 4th. You see the 202, the character name that he plays, and his real name equals 202. I mean, give me a break. I mean, what? Again, I thought, as the trailer dropped yesterday, I was like, all right, let's quickly see now. We've got a date when the movie comes out. The trailer drops yesterday. I thought, let me have a look. And yeah, look at that. And if you write out The Grim Reaper, it equals 73. What's the movie about? The Grim Reaper. Also, quickly, in the first movie, we might even look at some quick trivia for the film. But I'm sure the first film with the plane crash, I can't remember the seat number, but off the top, I was watching, what's the name of that channel? Is it CZ? So CZ World. He does a lot of breakdowns with some of these type of movies, right? And Easter eggs and whatnot. Yeah, so be sure to check him out. It's a pretty decent little channel. But anyway, I'm sure he's born 25th of September. 25. The movie's about death. Again, time, RIP, death equals 25. All three of those. A movie about the Grim Reaper. I mean, give me a break. So yeah, Bloodlines equals 163. Again, that's the the title for the movie. I don't know how you say it. I mean, what are the odds? You've got, just get the right notes up here. Yeah, so from his birthday last year to the release of the movie, is 163 days. So December 4th, 2024. Again, this is Tony Todd's birthday. To the release of the movie, forthcoming, released, about to be released, basically 2 months' time. May 16th is 163 days. And Bloodlines equals 163. I mean, what are the odds of that, man? And the 38th prime again is 163. And we know murder, death, again, found dead 38, collapsed 38, cancelled, you know, all these type of words, drowned, etc. Right? I mean, you've even got 44 in there with Bloodlines, and we know that's a, you know, we've got all the knife crime stuff that we've done, right? And kill and execution and whatnot. Remember, soldier and military 44, shooting 44. Again, Bloodlines 44. Also 107 as well. Sure, military is 107. But anyway, Q 17, Mason 17, or Masonry. I think it's Mason. We know God 17. They like to play God of you. But anywho, Bloodlines 53, right? I'm sorry, Knife Man 44. If I didn't say it, I'm sure I did. Talking about those 44s. But anywho, Bloodlines 53. An alternative span. Sorry, not alternative span. The day that he died, but we're doing it on the annual. So he died last year, but if you do it for this year, so when it's going to be the 1 year anniversary for when he died, when it gets to November 6, 2025, but again, he died in 2024, November 6, Tony Todd. But again, looking at it for this year, from the movie release, you've got exactly 5 months, 3 weeks, 0 days. Bloodlines equals 53. I mean, come on. Also 55 as well. You know, sacrifice, God, 55, Satan. I mean, you know what? I don't think his death was random. Or is it? I'll leave that up to the viewer. You know, blood sacrifice, I'm sure there's 76 and 86, right? Even his full name, aside from the 202, we've got the 86 and 76. I'm sure blood sacrifice. Todd 43. Anyway, basically Masonic and killing. But anyway, we went over the 202. 202 days. So going to his next birthday from the release of the movie, May 16th to his next birthday, December 4th, 202 days. And his full name, Anthony Terran Todd, equals 202. Just like the character name for the movie, character that he plays in Final Destination, William Bloodsworth, equals 202. Again, what are the odds, people? So we're asking, what are the odds? Also, Anthony, 97. Again, the 25th prime is 97. We're in 2025. So again, Death 25, Death 97, Anthony equals 97. We do have a 134 coming up as well. On the date duration, Anthony equals 34. The 34th prime is 139. Again, for Masonry 139. Murder 34. And we had the 140 as well, didn't we? With his name, Anthony Todd, 140. And you got 140 days from his death day to the release of the trailer yesterday, 25th of March. I mean, what are the odds of that? And I'm sure is Candyman 42? You got 4 months, 20 days. I'm sure Candyman. Hold on, let me go forward on my slides here. Sure. Yeah, Candyman 42. Yep. What? Hold up. Life lesson of 30. What was that on again? The release of the movie's got a life lesson of 30. 136 daily, yeah. If you're up to speed on that, again, Voorhees. 13/6, 13th of June is whose birthday? Fictional character, Jason Voorhees. But yeah, 30, 5 and 16, 2 and 0, 2 and 5 equals 30. We've got a life lesson of 30 this year with the movie coming out. So we just spoke about that 42 link, and then with the movie release, Candyman is 30 and 42. I mean, come on. Candy itself is 25. We're going to win 2025. And again, if you write out The Grim Reaper, you get 73. If you write out Final Destination, you get 73. And quickly, I didn't say this earlier, but yesterday did have a numerology of 73. 3 at 25, 20 at 25 is 73. So that was with the release of the trailer yesterday for Final Destination. They did have a teaser trailer, I don't know, about a month ago. Don't know if you saw that. Was it in the tattoo shop? You had the nose ring, something like that was going on. So again, you think these people don't know, or is it always, you know, organic? But anyway, 7 weeks and 3 days, or a span of 7 weeks and 4 days. Again, killing. Again, death's coming for you, right? Again, the Grim Reaper. And again, Bloodlines 53. So the alternative span from the 7 weeks, 4 days, you've got 53 days. So again, aside from the 7 weeks, 4 days, or it can be 7 weeks, 3 days, because again, the Grim Reaper 73. If I uncheck the day, how you count the day spans, yeah, you get 73 or 74. So again, the Grim Reaper 73, Final Destination 73, and this is from the trailer to the movie. So from the trailer yesterday, March 25th, to the movie upcoming release date, 16th of May, 2025. 7 weeks, 3 days, or 7 weeks and 4 days. Again, Masonic 74, Killing 74. And you've got the alternate span of 53 days, Bloodlines 53. So yeah, I mean that is a wrap. What's this one here? Shout out to Screw Snap who says Carla LeVay, Anton's daughter, spitting image of Taylor Swift. Alright. Have to look into that one. Fucking hell, better go to Divine Sade. She she will have the 411 that oh man. Unconscious X, I'm sure they've got videos on that one. Fucking hell, Taylor Swift is playing dual roles. Fucking hell. They love that shit. I'm not saying it can't happen, I'm just saying you lot are just way out of pocket with what the fuck you lot do. And you get views. That is just the killer with it. That's just the killer with it, and it's like, okay, really? Maybe I should excuse me. Maybe I should just change up my whole thing. I might as well use that template. Know that I'm chatting shit. Just like I know you lot must know that you know that you're chatting shit. And 2-2s now. Subs are up. Fucking hell. Got people subbing to the channel. We even got a Patreon. People are even set up GoFundMe's. People are just ready to help and invest. They even come with ideas for me. Like shit. All right. Fucking Yeah. Well, let me find strange world, I tell you. Oops, excuse me, I kicked myself out by accident. Backed up the page. Basically, I had the split screen on my tablet, but I thought I was on my gallery side, and when I backed it up, it backed off the whole flipping tab that I had open on the other half of the screen. Okay, let me quickly. Just gonna find some numbers I got maybe for adolescence, or I might just punch it in the calculator if I can't find the notes that I quickly took the other day for Jamie Miller. Again, the character within the show that they apparently made the show. What they got? They got inspiration from Elianna Croydon situation. All right, but again, I'm not one of those that are gonna like, you know, because you can see the hook, line, and sinker with the politics, right? Of course, they know if they use that type of looking person in the show and say, "Oh yeah, it was inspired from that specific event." Obviously, it's more events than just one thing. You know what I mean? Even though he's saying, "Oh yeah, when he turned on the TV that morning and blah blah blah," and what he saw was what was happening in Croydon. But obviously, there's more to the picture, and obviously, it's all sorts of people. If people just forget some of those politics and to get, you know, that type of just back and forth and that's where you're just wasting time. Get to the real meat of what the fuck, which they'll never get to, obviously. Hence why they'll use, allegedly now they're gonna might start using that as documentary in schools, in Parliament. But hold on, look at all the great work we've been doing over here diligently. What are you saying? This is just what were you saying? What? You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Like you have to be. Really? Measurable, observable, repeatable, logical science, obvious, impactful information. But they don't want it. They don't need it. It's not for everybody. It's okay. So let's just keep it moving. I'll catch you maybe next month, end of the year. We'll just do a review. Well, this time next year. I mean, I don't really need to be around that much. Give me a sec here. I'm just trying to find this in my notes. Or should I just punch it in real time quickly in the calculator? Sorry, give me 1 second. I could have sworn. Hold up. What? Angie Stone, that was the name I was forgetting. Angie Stone, Foxy Brown. Fucking hell. Give me one moment here. Is this the part of the show here? What is this? I can't even remember if I did this one. Did we do this one? The K-pop person? I can't remember. I think I did. Might not have, I don't know. But it was another classic. Who's this here? Oh, young Philly. He's got another charge, isn't he? I saw something pop up yesterday saying, oh, that. Fucking hell, can we get a date for that? Is that possible? What's this here? You got Drayton School. Did we go over this? It's just annoying having to navigate through this matrix. Or the Jesuit matrix anyway. Free Masonic matrix, whatever you want to call it. Highly annoying. Liberating if you got some eyes to see XYZ, but at the same time it's like, okay, really? These people are just never gonna wake up. These Zombieland variants are just you know what I mean? Shit. Sleeping heavy. As I pointed out, they got Z's coming out their head, which goes perfect for the Zombieland variants, right? You got the Z's. Fucking hell. Oh, just quickly here, look, you know, news couldn't help it. You got deadly twist, chilling moment, siblings laugh on family holiday, days before evil brother stabbed the sister to death for being annoying. Of course, they couldn't help but update it at 44 minutes past again. You know, knife man 44, kill 44, execution 44, right? Crazy. All these stories, man. Again, that's not a black person. It's not your you know those comments that you get under some of those under most of the news outlets. You'll see specific comments pertaining to, you know, those that are in this country or whatever the case may be, if you know what I'm saying. I can't remember how they phrase it. Something to do with, you know, darker complected people. And I'm like, even if you might be disproportionate to say, but it is actually Chinese, Indian, this one, that one, light skin, mixed race, no race, that race, black, white. Like, what? I don't know what fucking rock you're living under, what news you're only seeing, mate, but fucking hell. And again, we're going with the whole thing, whether some of these stories are real or not. Because obviously you don't know, you can't look into, or I can't look into, I can only see what's given to me, right? We know some of these stories have to be bullshit, but there's a whole chunk of them that ain't bullshit. I'm telling you, man, if we could just use this information and truly map, you know, as I say, we'll bring in, what is it again? Is it Agatha, Arthur, whatever their names, the precogs? You know, I bring them out in my ghetto. My shallow paddling pool. Let me drag them in right now. Come on, you tree. We need to start forecasting some shit. Who's most likely to do a stabby, do a madness? And is it preventable? There's so many angles that this shit can be easily taken down, and I'm not saying just a couple of notches, you know, on the volume level. You know, you can literally turn it off and break the handle, the knob, and you know, just don't allow what's infiltrated if you may. You know, our history, education, media, news, movies, music. That's what I keep saying to you. Even though you got your kids or your people around you, or whether it's friends, family, whatever, the point is, and that's why I made that joke recently again about the milk. That's why they like you all like infantile, you know, like an infant, you know, still drinking milk. Adult, why are you suckling? The point is, the foster parents, the wicked foster parents, they're the ones bringing you up, taking away your senses, controlling how, you know what I mean? You're now allowing XYZ to make you think a specific way, and you have no idea that this thing has now plagued your thinking. This is what I'm saying. That's why I say it's MK Ultra Utopia at its finest. Somebody knows how to bend frequency, vibration to their liking, and you have no idea how they're doing it. Well, then there you go. What's this number stuff? This is stupid. Alright, man, do your thing. Put your feet up, relax. Alright, let me punch in. Do you know I'm still looking for this flipping slide? Oh, I think as I was about to switch, I think I found it. I've got Andrew Tate here. Hold on. Change this bloody music in the background. It's been going for a while. Let's get that one a minute. I don't think I saw too much with this. But yeah, Andrew Tate and, you know, the whole incel type of stuff that was all involved in the show. Or for the situation at hand, right? With how it went down, with the reason why. Oh, if you haven't seen it, well then, spoiler alert. You got 3 seconds to fuck off for 30 seconds to come back. 2, 1. So, he stabs up the schoolgirl. Tiny, almost scrawny looking, look a white youth. A white kid. Apparently there was some type of bullying, you know, with how he... it's a bit of a mix, isn't it? It's a bit of a mix. It's a bit of a mix. But anyway, of course, you know, the whole manosphere and the Red Pill type of stuff. And this scumbag, he was just in America, right? I think he just went back to Romania with his brother in the last couple of days, or yesterday I saw. Andrew Tate. A clear plant. Even if he didn't start out being a plant, he is 100% plant right now. 100%. If you're not up to speed, go and look at, you know, my last so many entries concerning his house arrest, when he got let off his house arrest, when he was, you know, in prison for the time. Again, if you're not up to speed, it's all by the numbers. I'll give you one right now. He was released 3 months and 3 days after that December, remember, around Christmas, and he had the thing with Greta Thunberg, remember all of that, and the pizza box. I mean, give me a break. What? The police sussed out where he was because of the pizza box. I mean, some shit like that it was. It was like, I mean, come on. Give me a break. And of course, you know, Pizzagate, pizza box, and reference to that other darker type of stuff, like an Epstein, if you may. Aside from his, you know, webcam models and titty tassels and that type of stuff. I don't know. You know, got the lungs swinging around. They got the little titty tassels on. While he's in the background on the computer. And he's the one talking to the punters. Anyway. They're all scumbags. It's all part of it. Again, you think Candice Williams hasn't got the brain capacity to see through the bullshit, so to speak. Like, she's just another sellout, so to speak. You know what I mean? I mean, come on. Give me a break. Did you see Andrew Wilson on Piers Morgan? Did you see that? It's interesting who gets about and who stays in circles. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Lord Jamal's been on there. Yeah, you got Andrew Wilson. Remember, you got Zach being back on journalism's channel. It's just funny who hangs around who. That's all I'm saying. It's a bit weird. It's a bit strange. So I said, you know, let me just sit back. I've seen it all many a times. But today, via Final Destination, I was going to come on last night, but couldn't be asked. Anyway. Jamie Miller, right? Jamie Edward or Jamie Edwards. I've got them both punched in the calculator. Jamie Miller, full name, 107, 53, 19. So again, sure, stabbed equals 17. And 53. Again, Jamie Miller, 107 and 53. You got 190 as well. Again, chaos equals 19. Again, it would have caused a lot of chaos, right? For all parties involved, you know? That's why it's just crazy. You can't even send your child off to school. They just want you on edge. And then people are just hook, line, and sinker. They just play into, you know, this new thing that's taken over them. Again, the MK Ultra programming, right? It's been amplified. They have no idea. Walking around like headless chickens. As I say, navigating through, as I've already explained, right? You've got, I'll say the point quickly, because I don't want to drag it out. Shit, I've said a million times. But anyway, I was just thinking how quickly say it compressed. You know, take me 10 seconds. But as I say, you have authorities that will chase people down, because it's all money orientated, right? Numbers, money. You know? Sports, football. And as I pointed out, how many care about the numbers that actually dictate their lives? That you can learn from. Oh, wow. You know, it's not all crazy and nefarious and blah, blah, blah. It's not some, you know, kooky, hocus pocus, warped bullshit that we're talking about over here. No, this is groundbreaking information. It's amazing to me how people will do everything else, find the time for everything else, or won't find the time for what actually dictates their life. And that's with or without Jesuit order influence, because it's there naturally anyway, by order of the cosmos. You know? Fibonacci, motherfucker. Fibonacci. Mitosis, motherfucker. Patterns. Cycles. Fucking hell. What if you can predict in these type of zones and matrices and realms? Fucking hell, man. Long. Jamie equals, well, it's all death type numbers, right? 38, 20, 97, 34. Time to therapy 20, death 97, death 38, murder 38, stabbing and stabbering 38, again killing 38, knifing 38. A few more I'm forgetting right now. People, how many times now people have binge watched since that show's come out. Fucking hell, man. I'd have to wait for my next maybe 2 lifetimes if I unfortunately have to come back here. Then maybe on one of those occasions I might find in the comments, wow man, I binge watched those videos. Boom, boom, boom. And you don't even have to be a naysayer. Yeah, you don't have to be a naysayer. But it would be interesting, as I always point out, it would be great to have somebody that was a naysayer that comes back 6 months, or however long that it is, and they come back and they say, wow, you know what? Man, imagine I was cussing you off about that title, that you did one mistake in the title. You know what? I actually came back and I said, you know what, let me just see. And do you know what? And there's the answer right there. We, as society, so to speak, as people, again, I love humans, don't like people. People are fucked. You're too easy to control. Too easy. Hook, line, and sinker, man. You're too stupid. And these times by default, I'm like, man, I'm not that smart. Surely you're at least like, come on, man. You can do great things already. You function. You've got, your brain and blah, 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 blah. And that's why I always say, I find it insulting for you that you're so stupid and you won't wake up to your potentiality just to see some obvious shit. And if we all come together, have the greatest round table, so to speak, in unison, and it starts from within, and if you can take it to, your local community, on and offline, that's the only way you're gonna be able to break through this shit, man. Don't waste time. Oh, let me ring up my local mayor. Oh, they might help. No, you can try. I'm not saying that don't. I tried it many years ago to find this information. Did you think I had a call back? I said, hey, can I get to speak to... Nope. Didn't hear back from fuck all. Remember we had the semi-pro footballer that got stabbed at. Remember I phoned the foundation with the dad that started, remember? That was around the time of Elianna. Remember all of that? We spoke about it again recently now. They definitely got the emails. Spoke to them on the phone. You say you've had 2 years nearly since Elianna, since around the time I made that video. Yeah. Crazy, man. Crazy. But not surprising, it is what it is. Situation that happened the other day, condolences in the UK, another situation here. Quickly as I'm on the slide. Because this type of stuff is always trending, and I'm not saying that it can't happen naturally. I haven't looked into it, but I did see. I took a quick screenshot and I was like, okay. Who's that in the comments over here? Is this just now? Oh, it's a couple of minutes ago. What's this? Squirrel Sniper says, I'll put it on the screen if you're looking on the screen. Squirrel Sniper says, in the original film, Final Destination, the only one that could see death coming was the stoner. Was he a stoner? That's funny. He said he was on Smith's patrol. Wow. I'm gonna have to watch them again now. I watched them all before the next one comes out in my birthday time. That's before my thing starts though, a few days before the month of Gemini begins. Oh dear. What kind of world? 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 What kind of world But yeah, THC is the key. May wipe off some of the sleep gunk on your mind's eye, as I always say. But yeah, just quickly going back to this story again. Condolences. And I saw a picture of her as well. Waist. She was actually kind of crisp, like an Asian girl, Indian. Like a real nice natural look at her. I was like, ooh, what a waist. Damn. Anyway, crash horror. Woman in her 20s dies after van plows into group of people in central London as man 26 arrested. And of course, they couldn't help themselves but put the update time at what time? 44 minutes past. What's the story about? Somebody being killed via van plowing through them. Again, killed 44. Again, how many times have we point this out? You know? And then they update it to 20 to 8, 740, killing 74. I mean, give me a break. And 40 anyway. 4 represents death as well as foundation, yeah. 4 corners to foundate. But anyway, it said that the van flew through the air before hitting the woman. That is just crazy. Fucking imagine that. You're just there chilling on the bench, and in 2-2s, you just hear a quick rev. And in the time you hear the rev, all in that, hundredths of a second, 3 seconds before you even, you know what I mean? Chilling on the bench. Sun might have just broke through the crack of the clouds. Got your Starbucks coffee. You know what I mean? Talking to your friend or whatever you do. Got headphones on. You didn't even hear the rev. You got headphones. I've literally got headphones on 24/7. Imagine that. I'm just sitting on the fucking bench. Oh my god. That is just brutal, man. So I say death comes in many ways, boy. Hopefully, if there's any way that I go, it's just peacefully in my sleep. That'd be great. Just putting it out there into the cosmos, if you don't mind. Yeah, now. Shit. Got a thumb in my mouth and everything when I get found. Oh shit, he was he was nice. He was in goo goo gaga mode. He was you know what I mean? He was nice. He was counting sheep and all sorts. What's this one? He said sniper wolf. I mean sniper wolf, for fuck's sake. Screw sniper. Sparking my Camden carrot. Oh, I ain't heard of that one before. I'm not sure what I got from my what was it, agriculturalist friend. He's into botany. But it might be a gelato. I think my one's a gelato. It might be gelato. Is it gelato? Yeah, I think it's a gelato. Just popping open my little capsule pop. I like putting it in these little pots, like the little weed pots. Because it really lets the smell just permeate. Like when you just crack it open, it just, woo! That one there. Don't keep it in the bag. Put it like in a little pot thing. Yeah. When you bust it open now, it's like, oof. It just smells extra. Lickety lips. Yes. Makes me smile like a smile demon. No, I'm joking. If you haven't seen Smile, be sure to watch Smile, or at least watch them both before flipping Smile 3 comes out. Hopefully there is a Smile 3. Because you can't end Smile. Like, you can't end like that. Like, you can't do me like that. And the thing is, I even put Smile aside. I watched the first one just before the second one come out. Literally like the same weekend as that one came out. I was like, oh my god. Right, let me find the site. I need to watch part 2. Thank you. Soon as it starts, oh my god. Instantly, like if you've seen the first one and you watch the second one, soon as it starts, you're like, oh my god. Instantaneously. Yeah, the director did a good job. Don't fuck it up if you do the next one. Thank you. Now, I'm not saying there's not holes in it or things like that, but you know, sometimes just watch a flipping film without poking holes in it, for fuck's sake. You know, enjoy what's there. You know, when you get some of those critics of something, because I was watching something the other day to do with Fallout, and I'm like, shit, do you know what? This person's bang on. As much as I enjoyed it, there is a whole heap of, I mean, it's like a 3-hour delivery of just dub plates. What is the channel? Is it Mauler? It might be Mauler. Mauler, Mauler. It might be that. It's not the little platoon, but there's a couple of them. When they put out the loopholes in some of them films, and when you watch them, you got to give them their due because they are bang on the money. Like, it's like, okay. How the fuck did they get away with doing that? It's so obvious as well. But as I say, just try and enjoy some things, you know, without, you know, going extra. Not saying that you can't look at the extra stuff after, just for the loopholes, but you know, it's good to enjoy stuff sometimes for what it is. You know, like a Fast and Furious, you know, stupid, dumb fun, you know, Fast and Furious or some shit. I mean, listen, I don't even think they've had a scrape. I don't even think he's had a scrape. Maybe one, you know, one scrape or two scrapes, and I think he's been shot at once from his own girl when she lost her memory, and I think that's about it. Other than that, squeaky clean. He's flying through the air, saving her. Remember, over the bridge. These motherfuckers are going to space. Apparently, the final installment, they're going to bring it all back home. So, you know, maybe it's going to be, you know, back to, you know, what it was, normal street racing and robbing DVD players. Who knows? Yet to see it, but what's this one? What's this one? Imagine going out listening to radio commercials. Imagine going out listening to radio commercials. How do you mean that? Screw a sniper. Sorry, that one's going over my head slightly. And quickly, before you may or may not write what you know, I'm asking you to write, please, if you can, fill me in about the radio commercials. Why you say that exactly? When was Elianna? Croydon. It was on the 270th day of the year. On the 27th. It was on a day that had a life lesson of 43, right? Because remember, we broke that one down recently. It came out and said that the guy, the perpetrator, had autism, knifing, 43. I mean, on knife 27. Again, the 270th day of the year is 27th of September. But where am I going? Where am I going, ladies and gentlemen? Well, on the annual date, remember it happened in 2023, but if you do it from 2024, 27th of September to March 13th, the release of Adolescence on Netflix. I might as well just play it right now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because of course. Hold up there. God, it's messed me up. Played for too long. Alright, why am I playing? Give me 1 second. I saw the comments pop up this one in the last 30 seconds. It's 5 months and 2 weeks. Bang on. Well, no, stabbing and stabbing equals 52. I mean, how that plays back into government and terrorists, 52. Then you go full circle with what we're looking at here without, going into other stuff. Again, we've put out many entries, so go figure. So again, 5 months, 2 weeks, 0 days from September 27th to the release, Thursday, 30th of March 2025, when Adolescence Netflix came out. I'm going to do with a life lesson of 25 and a numerology of 61, mental health 61, time deferral P25. So again, do you think they just, again, we done Supercell. Remember when Supercell came out, 27th of June, the director, Rap Man, R-A-P Man, Rap Man, 27, show to do with, knife crime, again, knives, knife 27, Black Boys 27. Show had, bits of racism. Remember, he had, had the girl at the trying to get the promotion, right, in the hospital job. Remember the black girl? And was, talking about racism stuff. Again, race and racism equals 27. So again, of all the days they released Supercell, Netflix, it was on when? 27th of June, yeah? Not arbitrary, not random. That's my point. And if it's not random, whether it's random or not, just note the fucking numbers. That's it. That's all you have to do. Anything else to try and distinguish? We can get to that after. Just note the fucking patterns. And that's what I keep breaking down. Is an IQ test to do with patterns? Isn't it always these funky patterns? Like, am I going mad? And this is damn near a universal language. Like, they say maths is a universal language. This, what's being presented, is literally universal language. Yeah? Just like music is universal. Yeah? This type of information, so this is why you have to look at people differently, not in a disrespectful way or you think that you're better, but just know. Remember what I already said about feeling insulted for people that, they don't even look at their own potentiality and, break out what's caged them in, and they don't even know they've been caged in. Yeah? Fucking hell, man. Again, universal language. And that's what I keep saying. You're speaking to people in your same tongue of language, and the shit's still going over their head. It amazes me what they've done to people's minds, and what people themselves have allowed to, be consumed by unknowingly, and some knowingly, obviously. Slightly knowingly, you've got your different levels, but yeah, what else we got for this show here? Was it Jamie 38? So now you've got Hassan Sentamu. This is the perpetrator from the show, right? I mean, not the show, from the Elianna Croydon in real life, excuse me. So his full name, Hassan Sentamu, or Sentamu, equals 38. Again, stabbing and stabbing 38. His first name, Hassan, by itself, Hassan. Shit, let me get to the comments. Excuse me. Headphones and coffin. Oh man, you lost me. Headphone and a coffin, I don't know. But anyway, his first name, Hassan, equals 62, right? And in the same year, so again, we just looked at it from last year. We had that 52, again, stabbing and stabbing 52. We just had the 5 months, 2 weeks, and 0 days from Elianna date of death, but on the annual 2024 to 2025, with the release of Adolescence show, 13th of March. Again, Elianna situation in Croydon, UK, the schoolgirl that got stabbed to death. That was in 2023. But anyway, if you do it in the same year, so from release of the show to the upcoming annual of her death, which will then be 2 years, as of in 2025, September 27th, concerning Elianna. 6 months, 2 weeks, 0 days. Yeah, so from the show to her annual death upcoming, and Hassan equals 62. What was the inspiration for the show again? I mean, what are the odds of this? Oh, I'm just pulling numbers out of my backside. Huh? If you're not forecasting and predicting, this is just stupid. This is just garbage. You're just making and putting in numbers together. My name's Andrew Wilson and fucking rim job. Yo, this shit is bizarre, man. It's bizarre. Bizarre. So sad as well, because time just goes on, and before you know it, none of us are gonna be here. We'll just say it like that. Ooh, hold up. Wait. Ooh, a show about a boy or people that can be, radicalized by a thing, right? On and offline or whatever. Imagine. The show came out on the 72nd day of the year. 72nd day of the year. And it's a show about radicalizing. If you write out radicalize, it equals 72. And the show came out on the 72nd day of the year. 72. Radicalize equals 72. Reverse reduction. Light blue. Funny as well, this year, Elianna's life lesson of the death day, the life lesson is 45. Again, when it happened, it was 43. And as I already mentioned, 10, 15 minutes ago, Hassan, we did a follow-up recently this year, about 2 months ago, and or 6 weeks ago, and they came out and said, "Oh yeah, man, he's got autism." I mean, you can literally see it on the thumbnail. You don't even have to watch the video or the live stream I did. You can literally see it because I put it all on the thumbnail. Yeah, I put all the numbers, the calculation, the date duration, or whatever. It's all on the thumbnail. But yeah, autism, they say. It's either autism or autistic. I think it's autism, was 43. But anyway, remember, knife equals 45, radicalized 45. And this year, Elianna's death day has a life lesson of 45. So again, radicalized 72. Adolescence is about what? So crazy as well. Just quickly going back to that other story, just briefly. Just crazy to think, man. That crazy guy from Nicholas Prosper. We covered that one, right? That was on Friday the 13th, wasn't it? When he killed off his family. Crazy when you see him go and buy the shotgun. It's fucking crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Did he fake a license to get it? Is that why the seller came and sold it to him? Because you are allowed to have, firearms. I know it's harder than, it's not like we can have open carry and shit like that over here. Like you can have in certain parts of the States. And the pros and cons, because it is a good thing and it's not a good thing. Because it's like shit. But you should be able to have, first and foremost, your first, your self-defense, so to speak. You know what I mean? To protect yourself. No 911 or 999 call is going to be able to help you in those, those precious nanoseconds or 10 seconds or 5 seconds, from something that goes 0 to 60 and 0 to 1,000, in a nanosecond or 5 seconds. You know what I mean? However the situation, it could be something that you stumble across walking up the street or something, or And you kind of need to be, you know, you're not trying to play hero, but it's like, right, you know what? That ain't going on my watch. let me pull out the strap because these people are doing some fucked up shit over here, and I can see the victim. Like, whoa, I'm not saying I can't get on the call and have my earpiece in and say, listen, you know, talking to the Metropolitan Police, boom, 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 get here. Listen, I got my, you know, open carry license. I'm at the scene. I'm boom, 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 but get here to this, you know, so you can assist and take over. But until you get here, I'm not gonna allow myself to get fucked up without, you know, going out blazing type of thing, and I ain't gonna allow somebody else to you know, come across my line of sight where I can see, you know, this type of fuckery going on to that person. You know, that's messing up their day, and they're just trying to get on with a thing, and we've just got some fucked up psycho person, for whatever the case may be, you know, some fucking, you know, incel, you know, we'll keep it with this type of topic. Some crazy fucking incel or fucking Walking Dead player, you know, that's fucking hell bent on, I'm gonna kill my family and I'm gonna walk up the street and blah blah blah. It's like, I mean, this is how you know, man. So I keep telling you, it's in the food, it's in the chemtrails, it's the bullshit music, you know, the mainstream crap. And offshots of mainstream as well, because you know they try and get you in other places, but for the most part, you know, think about all the crap they put in the food. Why can you not think properly? Why is your IQ not like, you know what I mean? And as we know, you can't assess everybody from one test. And then, you know, that person's made to feel stupid. That's why a lot of people, or a good portion of people that make it, they didn't get fuck all from school. You know what I mean? You know? Let alone even finish at school. And then 2-2s, these are the people, some of them, that have gone on to have amazing businesses, amazing this, that, you know what I mean? And done well for themselves. No county lines, no nothing. Or even if they briefly did a little something. You know, it wasn't the end all be all. Oh, that's my enterprise. Oh, I'm top boy. You know, fuck, you know, man. Woo! It came out on the day of a life lesson of 25. And we spoke about 43, but again, 25. Incel, involuntary celibacy, right? Involuntary celibate. Incel equals 25. It came out on a day, the show, March 13th, has a life lesson, 2025. 3 and 13, 2 and 0, 2 and 5 equals 25. Incel equals 25. And remember, the numerology above that is 61. 3 and 13, 20 and 25, 61. Mental health. Of course, that's going to be a big part of the show. And remember, he came out on the 72nd day of the year. Radicalize. Big part of the show. Radicalize equals 72. So again, what are the odds? Also, it leaves 293 days in it. It leaves 293 days of the year. The 62nd prime is 293. Remember, we spoke about Hassan. His first name is 62, along with the 6 months and 2 days from the release of the show Adolescence to the upcoming annual death date for the unfortunate event for the young girl in Croydon, Elianna, that was stabbed on the way to school trying to protect her friend after her, I don't know, it was a teddy bear situation. I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous, man. For shit that ain't even, you know, not even bigger than a mustard seed. People are losing their lives over a normal breakup, giving back people's belongings, teddy bears. Like, really? 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 You know, the most crazy thing that comes in my mind right now is only because Snow White's been doing the rounds. If you see Rachel Zegler when she goes, weird, just come in my mind, just that bit just now. If you know what I'm talking about, you'll get a little chuckle. But it is fucking weird though. It's like, fucking hell, man. Like the sad actuality of what is going on that we've been, you know, talking about for fucking so long now. Some of which we can forecasted. Some of which by default, even if we didn't put out a video or a community wall post, Like for Southport, that, you know, it's the same numerology that comes up every month. So obviously, it was on a day of a life lesson of 44. I mean, come on, man. With all the numerology, that's the same around that, yeah? That's why I say if you start this information, sorry, if you start getting into this type of topic, don't be overwhelmed when you start looking at the numerology and, you know, you get to the date duration and all this type of stuff, because it's the same numbers that you see every month. It's the same. As you go through the year, it comes back towards you, yeah? So whatever was on the 15th, the next month it will be on the 14th. Get it? As you're moving through, going forward, it comes backwards. It's the same numerology over and over again. So don't be overwhelmed. Yeah. But as I say, man, they will get adolescence in the yeah, they're gonna have that now in the Houses of Parliament and in the schools. You know, we'll have Stormzy doing the rounds, as I've been explaining before, right? We'll get Stormzy in, again, chomping on his Stormzy meal, his 9 wings, and his Oreo McFlurry to wash that down. Oh, we got a local bomb scare. Let's get Stormzy in. Oh, we need the NATO. We need NATO roundtable. You know, you got all the the world leaders, the big roundtable. Stormzy's there chomping. You know, Elianna's just been stabbed to death. Oh, let's get Stormzy in. I'm not gonna get anybody talking what we're talking about over here that can help and dampen down said situations. Maybe, more than likely. And use it and do good shit that don't harm other people. You know what I mean? Oh shit, that day lines up with my name. Oh, you know what? I've got this that I was looking to do. Let me do that on that day. Boom, 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 boom. Rather than, oh shit, I see that coming up. That would be the best day to go and get my ops and that girl that I fell out with, who's got my, I've got a teddy bear. I'm supposed to give her back a teddy bear, whatever it was. You know what I mean? Maybe if I don't even see them on those days and I speak to them in a week's time, you know, clearly missed the whole week, let alone the day. That's what I keep saying. Wouldn't it be better to have a map, even though you haven't got to the terrain of the day, and you could be like, okay, noticing the Wax and Wane cycles, blah, 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 as we've gone over how many times? For obvious reasons. Not up to speed, go and find the videos, just keep going through. Can't hold your hand fully today, but I'll give you some nuggets. Like a broken record. So... yeah, it's just sad, man, to see this stuff. Do you know what? I've always been into it, but I've been watching them more recently. A lot of the police interrogations and body cam stuff. Because psychology is fascinating to me. Just how people tick. It's like, okay. Clearly you're lying here. But I'm going to watch you anyway. All right, go on, do your thing. Yeah, what's that? 2-2's now the police dropped 2 bombshells. You know, them ones like, oh. No, what are they going to do? They're going to wriggle and worm, or they're going to just say, come clean? Yeah, this was recorded, sir, or ma'am. Them times you've been letting them talk all of 40 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour. Letting them talk a whole bag of something. Yeah, all right. You know, I've been holding this card back for the full poker, full flush. What do you say? You say, can you top that? Cause we've got CCTV evidence. We got your phone, you know, the pings off the pings off the pings off the phone mass. You know, we can triangulate where you was. We put the blood stains on the car. We pulled out. All right, listen. What was one of the ones I saw the other day? It was with the three. Oh yeah, it was with Robert. It was the basically three. Hold on, one was 17, 18, one was 12, and then I can't remember the other one. I think it was a teen as well. You'll be able to find it, but it was the three. And they killed off. I can't remember the girl's name. Was it 2 girls and a boy? And it was like for the most, again, mustard seed levels. It was like maybe for like 6 ounces of weed. Killed them off in the car. One of the boys was on like probation, something like that. He's got the ankle monitor on. It was wild. And he's lying out of his teeth, you know, and then he's got his mom is in the interrogation room. He said, "Listen here, little nigga." His mom weren't having none of it. Yeah. If you know something, you better speak up. But listen, his mom was cussing. I was like, good on ya. His mom was cussing him off. And that weren't the 12-year-old one. You had the 12-year-old one as well. Yeah, you'll be able to find it. I can't remember oh man. I can't remember what. You might be on Explore With Us. If you type Explore With Us, it might be that channel, or it might be Mysterious 7. It might be one of those channels there. Or if you just do the EWU body cam, it might be on that one. Because one of them, I didn't see the footage when the police, basically I saw the interrogation first, but then there was another channel that had it basically all together. And then you've got the, basically when the police get on the scene and they're talking to all the residents, and you know, just before forensic people come and all this type of stuff, just before the interrogation. So I remember sending the link to my sister to watch. But yeah, I don't talk too much. Just be sure to watch that. But it's just like, man, again, waste of life. People not giving an F about life. Again, the food, the poison in all its forms. You know, and those that can't live vicariously just through playing, you know, San Andreas, GTA or something, or Call of Duty. For some people now, it's yeah. When it all comes together, for some individuals, or for certain individuals, it seemingly seems that's why it's just all by, and that's how it's just all by design. It's all by design. It's just like you can't blame one thing. You know what I mean? Like when Jamie Bold happened in the UK. Did they kill the kid? Was it the children that, did they kill the kid? Was it the kids that killed the kid? Was it on a train track or something like that? They did some effed up something. But I remember they were trying to blame, what was the movie? Was it Child's Play? If you know the movie Child's Play. Something like that. But yeah, you can't just blame one thing, man. And as I say, as we know, for the most part, people aren't really looking at the levels of the design purposefully of what's going on. You know, again, root cause. You know, they pick out one thing. Unfortunately. So again, Incel 25. On the day of a life lesson of 25, they release Adolescence. I mean, give me a break. Give me one moment here. And we'll quickly look at the news as well in real time, just to see. Right, what's this here? Where have I got this up? Not sure why I've got that up here. give me 1 second. I'm just looking at my dates here. Was it? Oh no, don't worry. Basically, I wrote social media. Long story short, it was 198 on the calculator, but obviously I was looking for 199. But it's not there. We just triple check that as well. No, I'm chatting shit. It is there. Holy shit. It's 199 days. The 46 prime is 199. Good thing I went back and checked. Fucking hell. So again, Adolescence, Netflix, it comes out on a day with a life lesson of 25. Incel equals 25. Yeah? Above that, numerology 61, whole 61. Again, it came out on the 72nd day of the year. Radicalized equals 72. And then from the show release, 13th of March to 27th of September. Again, that's the day schoolgirl Elianna was stabbed to death in 2023. Again, we covered it heavily in all the follow-ups. Even recently, about 6 weeks ago. But anyway, again, big part of the show, incels, as we spoke about, incels, mental health, social media, right? Radicalism, radicalized. And of course, social media. Social media equals 46. The 46 prime is 199. It's 199 days. Again, we just spoke about the 62 with Hassan, who's the actual perp, because they say the show was inspired by Elianna situation, along with more situations, obviously. But it's just funny how people are getting bent out of shape because they done the little scrawny white boy, but you're missing the big, like you're missing, like, you know, you're missing, man, you're missing it. You just hook, line, and sinker. So obvious. But anyway, we spoke about the 62 and Hassan already. Hassan, the actual perpetrator for Elianna. His first name equals 62. You've got 6 months and 2 weeks, 0 days. And the alternative span is 199. Again, social media equals 46. I'm sure the word stabbed equals 46 as well. So again, social media 46, the 46 prime is 199. Go figure. All right, sunshine. Oh God, why have I got that? What is that date? Why have I got that? Is that a mistake? Sorry guys, give me 1 second here. Ah, the perpetrator, Hassan Sentamu, who killed Elianna in Croydon. His birthday is June 9th. I'm not sure if we've got anything with that, but that is his birthday. What year is he born? 2006. In one moment here, so look at my notes. There might be nada and fuck all, but you'd have a little looky. I'm sure Croydon equals 95. And doesn't September 27th leave 95 days a year? Sure it does. Yeah, it does. And of course, I don't know if we're going to mention it. If you know what I was about to mention, then you know. Literally every other video, so just I will mention it in another video, goddammit. Jesuit Order Establishment Day, 27th, and then Martin Luther King and all that stuff. The original Martin Luther King, the 95 Theses, and then why the black guy, I can't remember his original name, but he has took that name from that guy. There's more to that, so go figure. But anyway, you got the 9 months, 5 days. I'm sure Croydon 95. It was another 95. We're gonna have to go through the Elianna playlist to get the other tidbits if you're on it. But So anyway, looking at this kid, this child, his birthday from last year to the release of the show. So from Hassan's birthday to the release of the show, 30th of March, we've got 9 months, 5 days, or a span of 277 days. Again, the 59th prime. Again, kill 59. And we know they love to, you know, Negro 59 or whatever, nigger 59. Again, Black History Month, February. Feb 28th ends on the 59th day of the year. Again, if you're not up to speed with, you know, Black History Month and why the 42 and 59s are so important to get some or gain some understanding about, find those type of videos. Give me a second here. What else we got? Right, back to Bloodlines. Let me just check my notes last time because I might have seen the odd little thing that I've done a little decode for. But what is this here? I can't remember if I did this one. It's for a K-pop star. I probably did. I don't know. Did I? I have no idea if I did. Probably did. K-pop star Chow Wee-sung. Probably did do it. I mean, you can already see it as well. They put it up at 46 minutes past the hour. And do you know what? Did I not see another one of those park situations? You know, we've been following the park rape stuff, right? I'm sure I saw another one the other day and I was like, oh my God. These people on this thing. Clearly you're chatting shit. I'm not even saying maybe one didn't happen, but I mean, really, with all that we covered with it, I mean, this is just, come on, man. With all the dazing questions and the life lessons and the timing that you put it out at, it's like, come on, man. Let me change this background beat. It's been playing for a while. Let's put this one back on here. And then we'll quickly look at the news. Man, I'm just not sure if I did Wee-sung. Did I do? I think I did. I'm not going to go over it all. I'll just say a quick bit. But anyway, when's his? Yeah, I think we did go over this. Oh, you got 4 weeks and 6 days from his birthday. Is that what I'm seeing here? Fucking hell. It just looks brutal. From his birthday to when he dies. To a span of 33 days. Oh, it was in the video. But there was a 33 with the Final Destination that I didn't actually shout out, but it was in the video that I played. And you know they love a 33, right? But anyway, with this situation with the K-pop singer, again, murder 34. So aside from the 33, if I include the end date, we get a span of 34 days. Or, alternative span, 4 weeks and 6 days. And we know sacrifice equals 46. And interestingly, as we've pointed out a bazillion times in Genesis 4:6, it begins with a sacrifice. Murder 34, 34 days, sacrifice 46. I mean, what are the odds of that? Yeah, it's a bit more to it, but I'm sure I went over it, so I'm not gonna. Right, we'll quickly look at some of the news. How long have I been on? Fucking hell, 2 hours, 2 minutes. First time I actually looked, you know, of all the times, you know, I'm a 22. No, that's my number, boy. Trust me. Fucking hell. number. Look, I'll wake up to it. That's my point. 4:22, 6:22, 7:22 in the morning. 4:22. Go out the road, come back, ain't looked at the time for ages. Oh, fucking hell, 22 minutes past the hour. Like, every time. Born on the 22nd. Go figure. Without a shadow of a doubt, that number is assigned to me. That number is assigned. Fuck it up. Without a shadow of a doubt. Numbers, what is it? Numbers, archetypes, archons, planets, meridian lines on your body, anatomy, all itself. Well, as I say, you want to get beyond all of that shit. Break free. That's the only way, is to get free of all of that shit, to truly break free. If that's what you're on. And otherwise, don't worry about it. Be what you're gonna be, do what you're gonna do, and be polarized how you're gonna be polarized. Not about whether it's good or bad. Just do your thing. It is what it is. Nature is nature. Do your thing. So, looking at here, what is this? Yeah, I probably did that as well, Dre, in school. Do you know what? Let me just quickly go to the news. What's this? Elianna here. What was this here? Slain in the street. So this is an update. This came out. This news article came out on the day that the show came out. Yeah, the day that the show came out. Yeah? This article with Elianna, knife-wielding teen who's chased down and stabbed ex-pal, 15 to death in row with a teddy bear, is jailed for life. Of course, they had to give us this update because remember he went to jail the day before, right? I just had it on the Metropolitan Police. I just had it. Hold on, where's it gone? Oh fuck! I don't want to lose where I am. But I just had it when I had his birthday up. When I was reading Hassan's birthday, that was from the Met Police. So if you Google, Met Police in the situation, Elianna, you'll get it up. You get the extra details from there, and then they'll most likely give you birthdays and stuff and extra dates, or for the date in question. Sometimes the mainland news don't give you certain tidbits that's going to be impactful for your research. But anyway, so this comes out, right? Slain in the street. I just read the caption bit. The knife-wielding teen chased down the ex-pal's girlfriend, 15, killed in a rout of a teddy bear. But anyway, what's the update time? And this is the 13th of March, the day that Adolescence comes out. Again, he gets put away the day before, 14th, Pi Day. And it's all around the Ides of March as well. Remember the stabbing of Caesar? What was that, 44? Is it BC? Can't remember the CB, AD. Fucking hell, go Judge Dredd. AD. Fucking hell, whatever goddamn time. But I'm sure it was 44, whatever it was. But anyway, the update time is 1640. 44. Ninth man 44. What the hell is this now? It was Chile, not Cuba. I just went to the next slide. I was like, what am I looking at? Had Moldova, then it had Puerto Rico, and it had some dates and something from the Google search. And the AI says whatever it says, and I'm, what the fuck am I looking at? What is that? Then the next slide, massive blackout in Chile. More than 98% of the population without electricity. And the other day we had something big over here, right? We had the Heathrow. They said 60. There was like a fire. Something was going on recently the other day. Then you had 67,000 homes without electricity. Again, I haven't fully looked into it. I saw it going on. I just poked my head out a little bit. I was like, all right. All right, I see. All right, we'll get a little screenshot of that. All right. I'm not going to fully go balls deep, but you know, it might not be, you know, shit can happen. You know, a fuse could blow up, fire starts. I don't know, you know. 2-2s, you got a madness happening, and then that power from there that feeds that bit of the airport and then all these homes. Obviously shit can happen, so you know, never rule that out, but never rule out these scumbags are hell-bent in also doing that and having you on edge as well. Yeah, so what was that woman's name? Was it Nancy Pelosi? I might be mistaken, but she was the creature that said in Congress or whatever it was in America, you know, the next 9/11 is going to be a cyber attack or like a blackout cyber attack. So go figure. Again, I'm not saying that it's going to be a huge proportion thing that's going to happen. They could just do things in little pockets and then still bring in, you know, they do the Hegelian dialect, problem, reaction, solution, but then still bring in what they're going to do. Boy, they might do the Hunger Games, power off, you know, for a week, 2 weeks, 2 months. Who knows? Hopefully fucking not. Did you stack up any candles? Any extra batteries for your torch? Have you got any tin food? Them times now I'm fucking stacking up, I fucking ate them. Shit, I need to restack. Should have took my black ass back to the fucking shop. Shit, I fucked up my stash. I was like, man, I'm on a munch. I can't even be able to walk on the road. Fuck it, let me crack that can. You know what? That will go good with that other piece there, you know. 2-2s now. My prepping's all gone down now like an idiot. Shit. I'm thinking the thing ain't gonna go down. Let me bring back in the ghetto precogs in my shallow paddling pool. Let me bring back the Minority Report, the precogs, Agatha and Arthur and the other one. Let me me reel them back in. Anything on the horizon, people? I've got a few cans I want to crunch. Oh man, I swear. If I don't get my chocolates in, man, I will go absolutely berserk, I tell you. Not literally, but you know, maybe momentarily, but you know, I don't want to short circuit, even momentarily. So yeah. But yeah, man, get my ghetto pre-crogs in. The shallow paddling pool. What is on the horizon now? Come on. But yeah, 98% of the population without electricity. Right, let's just go to the news now, because I've been on a bit now, so. But I don't want to miss. What else happened? Oh yeah, I saw that you had the spiral in the sky. It's amazing how people think that the propulsion system that Elon Musk uses on his rockets, you know, and it makes this amazing looking puffy, streaky, jellyfishy, if you know what I'm trying to say, you know, how it does its thing in the sky. And I'm like, as I've already showed, before he was going crazy, and oh yeah, we're doing all this SpaceX rocket testing and all this. Mate, 15 plus years ago, we was watching shit like that on YouTube before SpaceX was a thing per se. Yeah, there was loads of videos out with these rockets here and there, doing this a crazy looking propulsion behind. And me and my friends was watching that. And as I say, even recently, maybe in like the last year or the last 2 years, since, you know, people are all excited with, you know, oh, look at the streak in the sky and all this type of, you know, the propulsion, how it looks behind the rocket. And I put up videos showing you this, you know, screen record. Look, this video is from 15 plus years ago. Yeah, this is videos that we was watching, me and my lot. Yeah, so you lot, I don't know what. You lot got like all these spirals and all this shit behind. That ain't nothing new. That's old. Yeah, that is old, mate. You know, half of these cunts, when they're fucking, when the thing's landing on the little forks, you know, that's a bag of bullshit, man. Definitely, these people lie. That's all they do. Oh, for another 62, Tate equals 62 and 46. Tate equals 62 and 46. For those paying attention. If you're not, don't worry about it. Put your feet up, relax. Interesting. Miller equals 69. The perp from, what's it called? Elianna Hassan. He's born when? June 9th, right? Unless they've done the date the other way around, September 6th. But I'm sure it was. I think it was June 9th. Either or. You still get the 6-9 anyway, right? But anyway, Miller 69. Right, let's quickly go to the news. Probably something else I've got here, but is this the one here? Latex Gloves Park? Did we do this one? This might be the one, sexual assault at the park in Derby. Did we do this one already? We might have done this one, did we? Urgent hunt. Woman sexually assaulted in City Centre Park by man wearing grey latex gloves in horrifying broad daylight attack. Did we do this one? I think we did. This might have been the one I was on about, but I've already done it. I mean, if you're not up to speed with these, go figure, yeah? The man was described by Derbyshire Police as being between 20 and 30 years old. It's to do with the R word, rape, yeah? Hold on, let me get the heading of this. Sexually assaulted, so you know it's in the ballpark. And we know rape equals 23. How old was he? Between 20 and 30? 2, 3. Rape equals 23. He was believed to be wearing black clothes, a coat with large pockets, grey latex gloves, and sunglasses. Fucking hell. Cops said he was around 6'3" and was of medium build. This happened on 7th of March, 2025, yeah? Give me one moment here. I know I got something. I'm gonna probably start busting out laughing in a second. Hold on. Hold up. Wait. Cracking those codes on the daily. We show it to the zombies, call us crazy. Do 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 do. Wow. Do 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 do. Hold up here. What have we got? Hold up. Give me a break. Is that when the news article came out? Because it was breaking news at the time, eh? On the 9th of March, the 68th day of the year. Of course, rape equals 68. Of course. Rape equals 68. Right there. I said it was in broad daylight. It was 6'3". Broad daylight equals 63. Did I say it was in broad daylight? Am I tripping? Yeah, 4 p.m. broad daylight. So they said it was broad daylight. Hold up. Yeah, in broad daylight. Yeah, they say he was 6'3", and broad daylight equals 63. Broad daylight 63. Unbelievable. And then they give you this news on the day of a life lesson of 21. Woman equals 21. It happened on a day with a numerology of 54. McKeaton Park equals 54. Wow. McKeaton Park 54. Yeah, I think we went over this anyway the other day, but oh, and it happened on the 65th day of the year. Raping. Now we know it's only, they say sexually assault, but I mean it's all in that ballpark, yeah. 65th day of the year. Raping 65. Right. I think we'll call it. We'll quickly check the news just to see what else is there. What is this one? What's this? What is this? Death charge, teen charged over murder of Glasgow schoolboy stabbed to death in the street. I mean, it's like, what? This is just crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Teenager has been charged over the murder of a schoolboy who was allegedly stabbed to death on a Glasgow street. Amen. Amen or Amen. Tech Clay, 15. She was found seriously hurt on Clarendon Street in Mary Hill on Wednesday, yeah? So Wednesday, that was when he was found. Wednesday night. Now Wednesday equals 44. Again, knife man. $107, 163. That's for his full name, Ayman Tekle. Stabbing 74, Clarendon Street 74. He was 15 years old. Again, 38, right? And 34. Remember murder and stabbing. Anyway, and his full name, 163, 38th prime. Right, we'll quickly check the news because something might have just came in. That is huge. We'll have a quick look here. And I'll catch you when I catch you. What's this one here? Killed over £50. Killer 13. So I've never seen this one before. Right, let's quickly bring this up on another tab. Another tab. What else do I want here? Get the calculator up as well. That would help, wouldn't it? Wow, this person has lost some serious weight, boy. That is crazy. Holy shit. See that? Wow. That's amazing. That is a whole heap of weight, boy. She must feel so much lighter. Let's quickly look at this story here. Gang feud. Teen killer 13 threatened to chop up schoolboy 16 before stabbing him to death. He made a Glasgow young teen rivalry. So, and this is a white ginger boy, yeah? Who was stabbed in the heart. Corey McCrimmon, excuse me, Corey McCrimmon. McCrimmon. He was hold up. Of course, they're not going to show the. And you know what? I don't think it's a black person or somebody from, you know, your Allah Akbar, you know, places or countries. That's the perpetrator. Anyway, let's quickly just. They've got 4 pictures up at this time. Let's just quickly look at this and then call it a day. Oh shoot, can we see what day it happened on? See if we can find the date that happened on. Oh, 31st of May, excuse me. It was right there. So again, it was over £50 and it was the 31st of May last year. 31st of May last year. 31st of May. Hold up. Today could be eventful. Today could be eventful. We've got a life lesson today of 38. Stabbing and stabbing. I mean, it's all that. It's the life lesson is 38 today. Above that, 74 numerology. I mean, it literally goes hand in hand with that 38, to be fair. And then today's the day numerology. 3 of 26, 29. I mean, yeah, conditions are ripe. So, and it is Wednesday as well. Fucking hell. I would say look out for it. Right, let's quickly punch in this date here. So it was 31st of May last year. Ooh. Ooh. It's the numerology and life lesson that you get with July 29th, 2024. Of course, that was Southport. Numerology of 80, life lesson of 44. Yeah. That is the Southport. Yeah. And you obviously might get the odd couple that's different, but then you literally get, for the most part, or a key main parts, you'll see that it's the same. Yeah. I'll even put it up quickly just to see. Yeah, so 80, 44, then the next one's different, then it's the same with 60, then it's different, then it's the same with the daily numerology. 5 at 31, 36, 7 at 29, 36. Then it's different. Then it's the same with 42, and then it's different. But that numerology and life lesson with the 80 and the 44 and that 60, and as I say, if you study, then you'll see in it. So yeah, nice man 44, Q 44. Right, let's put his name up quickly. Again, condolences to family and friends. Can't see anything with the park name, Grenfield Park. Let's put his name up now. Let's just see what we get. We've got the 170. Called 17. Stab and kill. Anyway, I see his last name. 52 and 142. Sure, stabbing 142 and 52, then stabbing. Stabbing, yeah, in the same side, in the same ciphers. And stabbing. Yeah. Yeah. So all the straight 52s, reverse light blue, reverse reduction. Mook Grimon. Again, Mook. Crimmon. Got the 142 and the 52, stabbing 142 and 52, and then stabbing 52. And I'm sure Heart is 52. Yeah. Yeah. Heart is 52 as well. Maybe if I look into it to see, did he just get sentenced today? Let's see if we can see the sentence day. Might be today, the person got sentenced. Let me change this background music as well. Alright. Let's see. What? This did come out yesterday. Fuck, this story came out yesterday. And we go, hold up. Something that I wrote that was 73. Was it his name? Give me 1 second here. I think it was his name. Yeah. And I gave you this story yesterday on the day of the numerology of 73. Yesterday I had a numerology of 73. Is that 3 or 25, 20 or 25? 73. Right, let's see if we can see the day. It's absolutely crazy, man. Again, gotta get Stormzy in, you know, gotta get Idris Elba doing the rounds. What are you saying? Nobody is tapping the discussion with this information, though. Just in an echo chamber, you're trying to, you know, desperately trying to not be in. Crazy. Nobody's there to receive the call. Unbelievable. Shout out to those on the few. Much love to Uno. And all of yous lot, as always. Right, when is the... So I'm just quickly highlight reading here. I'm just trying to find... Right, here we are. He never... Alright. So it happened on the day that May 31st, but he actually passed. He didn't die on that day. So maybe if he might have gone into, you know, induced coma or something like that. But anyway, it goes on to say he had he had severe brain injury as a result of being stabbed, right? He had injuries neck and head. No, the young attacker was seen with injuries to his neck and head. Corey was found with a single stab wound to the heart, along with major internal bleeding. He had severe brain injury as a result of being stabbed. Goes on to say he never recovered and passed away June 2nd. Members of the families for Followups were in court today, which was yesterday. And they've updated it today on the 26th of March, but this story did come out the 25th, as I pointed out a little while ago. So let's quickly see that day. With the situation date and the death date. So basically yesterday's date. And then I can get out here. Yesterday's date, what was it, 20? There we want May 31st. About the day that he died. Let's just take him quickly. June 2nd. Can't see anything off the bat. I'll take the screenshots, come back to it later. Right. I think it's time for me to get out of here. Shoot. Did I just... Oh God.